Hello, good day, Yami Udans. Today I'll be sharing again related to Sun Tzu, and now I'll be introducing the Art of War of Sun Tzu. And this is one of my favorite books in of all books in history. One of my favorite. The other is the Bible, the Vedas. But I think in the ancient writings, in the books from China, I guess this is one of the best. In fact, I was able to buy a book. No, this is the book, um, the seven military classics of ancient China, and the number one here. I think as I try to read all of these, of these books, the seven military classics of ancient China, the Wuxi, the Wila Wuxi, and so on. Um, the Art of War of Sun Tzu is one of the best. That's why I would like to recommend this book for you. If you haven't read yet the book, The Art of War, I guess this is not the time. And if you will have to read the book, The Art of War, peace begins, I think. And it helps me a lot in the way I move life. I go to the real world. And I believe that this also will work for your life as it works for me. So I think let's go. So before anything else, please, if you want to be if you like to be part of this channel, be our partner and be a Yudan. Why a Yudan? Because I want you to be, you know, uh, like a pupil of Yuda, the master Jedi who opens up the minds of, of the great men in the universe, like the new Luke Skywalker of the universe. So this journey in philosophy, life, and the great men of history. This is the mission of our channel to to bring out the best of the greatest men in history, their philosophy, their theories, and now I've been starting with Sun Tzu, and in the next episodes I'll be sharing with you chapter by chapter on on the book. So I hope you will stay tuned. So I started with Epicurus, then we have Plato, and then I didn't realize many are watching my presentation in Epicurus. And it is still growing. Even I am not promoting it, but I'm so happy that there are people that likes and watching and still watching the video. So again, let's start. So the writing of the Art of War again was written by the famous writer known as Sun Tzu. Others called him Sun Tzu, but he is known in Chinese as Bing Fa. Now, the book was written around 475 to 221 BCE. Now, this is the Warring State period of China. And Sun Tzu wrote it in the state of Wu. And imagine, we cannot just pinpoint an exact date, but around more than 200 years, from 475 to 221 BCE. And I think even we not really exactly know the exact date of the writing, but what is good is in the writing, the content of the book. So the premise of the book is very simple. That war must be avoided in diplomacy. So especially that in the past century, we in the 20th century we have two great wars, the First World War and the Second World War. But it seems after the Great World War, there are minor wars between nations, and the Vietnam War, the Korean War, and now we have the Ukrainian War, and with Russia, and I guess people will not learn from history. And this book is one of the best because it will help us to avoid war by diplomacy. Before I read the book, I thought that everything here is about really going to war. But what Sancho is trying to teach is winning by not going to war. He said war is the last resort. Going to battle is admitting a kind of defeat. Yeah, because there is always a chance that you will be defeated. Your winning there is 50-50 chance. Either your enemy will win or you will win, even how strong you are. Look at Vietnam and the United States. Vietnam won the war after years of fighting. So if you try to read a book, it is a combined peaceful resolutions and aggressive warfare. Thus, if you want really to go to war, Sancho will teach you something about getting to be aggressive. But if you want to go to peace, he will tell you also how to resolve and make wonderful solutions in a peaceful way. Now, Sancho tries to impute the concept of the wisdom, the yin and yang. It seems that there is always a controversy between peace and war. It seems that it cannot nobody can win. So when there is war, it seems that people are starting to prepare for peace. But when there is peace, everything is so peaceful, prosperous. People will really engaging to war. That's the crazy thing about being human. Now, the art of war is teaching us strategy and advice. Again, remember strategy and advice. The first one is preparation for battle. So if you want to go to war, then the art of war by Sancho will teach you. Next is planning. It helps you to plan for, when you go to war, the climate, because you will not only battling people, not only that you are fighting people, but you are fighting the climate, the heat of the sun, the cold of the snow, the and the rain. You're fighting all of this. The terrain, either it is you go in the muddy grounds or you go with the stiff and rocky road. Uh, Everything you have to plan because it affects your victory in every battle. The third one is studying. What will you study? Your enemies. You have to study because the more you know your enemies, according to Sancho, the more the chance of winning. And then next is how will you train your soldiers? So training, so preparation, planning, training, and you'll have to train your soldiers. Sancho, again, in our first presentation of Sancho can train right away, even concubines without any experience of war, by teaching them the basics of discipline. But really, if you want to discipline someone, make sure that if you must be serious on what you will be doing. The next is be flexible. When you will be in the battle, when you are at war, remember every battle is unpredictable. Since life is unpredictable, therefore you must be flexible. There is no such thing as one size fits all in this case. Next, Sancho discourages the siege warfare because according to him, it is a waste of resources. And even it extends war. So if you want to, if you have troubles with someone, it is advised you have to stop right away. Why? It's a waste of resources, your time, your money, your energy, your thinking energy, and all of the energies. And plus, it extends war. This is one very important thing. The last one, I think, in his book, that you have to treat captured troops and defeated soldiers with respect. Even how angry you are with those people, respect them. Sancho is really very serious in this matter. And the last one is the relevance of the book. The book is very important. Again, whatever we have today, maybe because of this book. And even it was written more than 2,000 years ago, it has really an impact up to our in our modern times. Accordingly, it is more of strategy and tactic than a specific warfare. It influenced the world. And last time we mentioned about Mao Zedong and Chinese premiers. Um, yeah, Mao Zedong is attributed his military success to, to the art of war of Sun Tzu. So thank you for listening. And if you have some comments, please leave some comments. And again, don't forget to be our partner via Udon, like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. And I hope to see you next time. And have a good day, everyone.